Yeah. Look around the room. The older you get, the more you realize the table stays the same size, but the seats get emptier, dedicated to the ones who ain't here to pour a glass with us. Listen. I sat down at the kitchen table just the other night, staring at the wooden grain beneath the dimming light. There's a space across from me where laughter used to live, back when we had nothing but advice and love to give. Before the cemetery dirt claimed what was never ours, before we traded late night talks for sending funeral flowers. I still remember how you used to tell me I would make it, saying if the world don't give you space, you gotta take it. Now I'm sitting in the space I took, but man, it feels hollow, drowning in the bitter pills that I'm forced to swallow. I got the accolades, I got the keys to the new estate, but what's a mansion if you're eating off a lonely plate? I miss the argument over who was gonna wash the dishes. I miss the simple days of making small town wishes. Now I'm just dialing numbers that are permanently dead, listening to old voicemails just to clear my head.
Staring at the empty chairs, wishing you were sitting there, looking at the clothes you left hanging on the bedroom stair. The world keeps moving fast, but I am frozen in the past, trying to make a temporary memory forever last. Yeah. Staring at the empty chairs.
Wish you were sitting there. They say that time heals wounds, but that's a lie they tell. It just teaches you to live inside a quiet of hell. You learn to build a wall around the spaces where it hurts. You learn to carry heavy folders underneath your shirts. I saw your sister at the grocery store a week ago. She smiled at me, but in her eyes I saw the undertow of a grief that never really leaves the human chest. We just learn to mask it better while we do our best to keep the family together when the anchor's gone. Trying to find the strength to see another blurry dawn. I found a photograph of us from back in '09, before the wrinkles on our faces when the sun would shine on a couple kids who thought that they were entirely bulletproof. Now I'm standing all alone beneath a leaking roof, wondering why the good die young and why the wicked stay, sweeping up the dust of memories you left today.
Staring at the empty chairs, wishing you were sitting there, looking at the clothes you left hanging on the bedroom stair. The world keeps moving fast, but I am frozen in the past, trying to make a temporary memory forever last. Yeah. Staring at the empty chairs.
Wish you were sitting there. And I would trade the streaming numbers and the royalty checks just to have one more conversation, ignoring the text. Just to hear your raspy voice tell me that you're doing fine. One more hour, one more minute, freezing up the line of time. Just one more time. Look. So I'm pouring out a little liquor on the pavement now, trying to honor your legacy and make you proud somehow. I keep an extra seat open whenever I'm in the lab, remembering the hungry days when we would split the tab. You taught me how to keep my integrity inside the fire, never letting outside critics push my spirit higher than it's supposed to be. You kept me grounded in the dirt. Now I'm using every song to process all the hidden hurt. I know you're watching from a place where the pain is finished, where the beauty of your soul is never quite diminished. I'm gonna finish what we started, carry out the blueprint, leaving on this music industry a permanent shoeprint for the both of us. Yeah, we gonna share the victory, even if you're living in a different piece of history. I'll see you when the curtain drops and my time is done. Until then, I'm keeping your chair open under the sun. Yeah. Seat's always reserved for you. Always. Rest easy. To anyone missing someone tonight, keep their space warm.